King KG, KG the Great. I still greet you. I'm still with you today on our edition that it shall be well with you. Our topic is simple today, and it's based to what every one of us is going through every day. This subject is based to what each and everyone goes through every day. Be it you're poor, be it you're rich, be it you're better, be it you're in any state of life, it concerns you. So I'm here to answer and to alert you and to give you awareness of what you need to know and how to overcome what we are about to talk about today. So before we move on, remember, I'm Lucky KG on my Facebook page, and I'm also Lucky KG on my personal account, Lucky KG on YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember to follow me as your motivational speaker, as a youth motivational coach. I promise that your engagement with me will always be the greatest. So as I continue, my subject says, it shall be well with you. Indeed, everything should be well with us. No one is called for poverty. No one is called for failure. We go through all those things because they are a necessity. They are a need for us to go through them. Let me repeat it. It is necessary so that we go through stuff, we go through sufferings, we go through rejections. It is necessary. I'm going to say it a million times. It is necessary, and it is a need. It is a need for you to go through experiences. It is a need for you to go through trials, times where you need to find a job, you send CVs and you don't get a job. It is a need, it is a necessity that you go through all that. If you don't go through stuff, you won't grow mentally, you won't even know any reason to praise or to be grateful in life. That is why most people who haven't got through the hardships, when they got easy things, they always throw them away easily because they never know how hard it can get in life. So when you go through something, you are guaranteed to make it in life. So I challenge you, when situations come, it's not easy, but you have to embrace them. You have to make sure that you go through them. You have to make sure that you fight through them. It's never easy. Sometimes it takes long until it gets done. Let me just go a little bit in what we learn in the Bible about a woman who waited 12 years. She waited for 12 years until a deliverance comes. So it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to get there. What matters is like everyone goes through it and they succeed through it. So let's continue. It says, it shall be well with you. What we're talking about, it shall be well with you. I've looked upon what we go through. We go through those moments where we say, why us? Why me? Why am I have to go through this? Why does it have to be me? Let me tell you, like I said earlier, this affects us. Everyone is going through something. My answer is, everyone is going through something each and every day. If you're with someone right next to you, they didn't tell you, but the matter of fact is they are going through something. I don't know if you hear me. You are close to someone, you are thinking of someone, you know someone, they are going through something. It is not you alone. So stop thinking or stop oppressing yourself with this factor. Why me? If not you, who else? If not you, who should it be? Somebody's crying the same tears that you're crying. Somebody's struggling the same struggle that you're struggling. So if you are going through something, it is very wise and it is very, 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 very proper for you to take your time to go through the thinking of how you go through what you're going through. Because if you whine and say, I'm going through sufferings and nothing is looking good on me, I'm telling you, you are a coward. Let me repeat it. You are a coward. If you don't face your trials, if you don't face your tribulations, you are a coward, because everyone who made it in life had to face what had to be the hardest thing. So I'm saying to you, continue fighting. Allow yourself to be in it. And I was saying to my friends lately, and I want to say this to you, acceptance is key. You have to first accept what comes in your life. Let me teach you something about this accepting. Don't accept being poor and remain poor in your acceptance. The acceptance that I'm giving you so that you may allow your mind to welcome the situation that you are in, and to also allow yourself to think ways through. You have to accept the moment that you are into something. Living in the moment of something helps you to know that this is not permanent, but it is temporary. You must always have the mind of knowing and telling yourself that situations come for temporary sake. They don't come for a permanent reason. So I'm saying to you, if you think what you're going through is going to remain permanent, then you are not in the same page with me. What you're going through should be temporary, and it remains permanent because of your acceptance, your welcoming. Some people look at situations and they already declare, this is my situation, this is my sickness, this is where I'm gonna end, this is my poverty, this is my shack. It's like you even close the vision of seeing yourself in an upstairs, in a good house, in a good home. Listen, if you're still living in a poor house, that's not the house that you are dying in. You are there temporarily. So everyone who has a big and a great empire, they've started with something small, exactly where you are, but they made ways, they made means to get out, they made plans. They didn't even cheat the system. They persevered, they cried, they prayed, they planned, and they did everything necessary so that they may come out. So I'm saying to you, I'm encouraging you. If you look at the sky right now, if you look at my surrounding right now, it's beautiful, it's cloudy. Anytime it can rain, anytime there can be a sun, anytime there can be many things, weather that it doesn't stay the same. Same applies to life. Today it's cold, tomorrow it's sunny and it's hot. Tomorrow it's rainy, sometimes it's gonna be chilly, sometimes just gonna cover up and you're gonna see the dew, you know. This is what life is about. We are not supposed to just stay and remain the same. The reason why we remain and stay the same, it is because of the mind. It is because of our acceptance. Guys, when you accept, don't accept poverty. Just accept the situation. I don't know if I'm clear. Accept the situation that you are going through. And in accepting what you're going through, it will help you to go above. You know, it's like what I'm saying, accept. I'm letting you know that you have to accept that there are things that are supposed to happen in your life. Pansy with people who always want to see the rainy days, you know, when things are going good, you know, when everything is just sliding through, when you eat ice cream every day, when you eat desserts every day, when you eat 3-course meals. There are times where you have to eat your pap with water only, no salt, no sugar. Sometimes you just have to allow the water be the cream of your porridge. You have to allow yourself to go through that, and after that, there is glory point where you know that you come from somewhere. The reason why we have to stick in our successes, it is because of the hardships that we go through. You cannot stick in your success if you don't know how hard it is. People who don't know how hard to work, how hard it is to work for what you gain, they don't embrace those things. Okay, let me make an example. There is a rich man who is rich, and this rich man dies, and he has kids, and after having kids, these kids didn't know how hard the rich man worked for them to be where they are today. The reality we all know, it's simple. They are going to misuse, they are going to play with all the wealth of their father, because they didn't work hard for the wealth. They just found the wealth prepared. But the man, if he was alive, he could have made sure that he secured all the wealth, because he know how hard it is to get where he was before he died. So that's what I'm saying. You are not going to be protective of your successes if you don't take care of what you work hard for. Work hard also thinking. People think working hard is just like lifting things and combining things. Working hard starts from planning, and planning starts from thinking, and thinking starts from realizing what you're going through. Realize the situation that you're going through and begin to declare, I'm not going to die in this situation. I'm not going to die until I win, until I go and cross over from what I'm going through. I'm letting you know that you are born to be a winner. You are born to be a champion. You are born to make it. You are born to live into that house. You are born to live that comforting life that you need. You are born to drive that car that you want to drive. Don't cheat the system. Don't cheat people to getting where you want to be. Don't do silly things concerning what other people do. Whatever you need is in your hands, and your hands cannot work unless your brains comes with systems, unless your brain comes with ideas how you're gonna get things. Why am I speaking a lot of theories? Let me speak something simple. For you to get where you want to be, first of all, I'm saying this, each and every one of us, we have skills. You can get over your problems, your trials, your tribulations, your whatever that you're going through, only if you understand that each and every one of us are going through things. So you have to allow yourself to go through things, to go through stuff, and you have to fight. Like I said, you must have a skill. I'm being basic now. To overcome is for you to have a skill. Okay? What is a skill? Skill is an ability to do something, or an ability of knowing something. That is skill. If I can sew clothes, that is a skill. If I can do women's hair, that is a skill. If I can do nails, that is a skill. If you are poor today and you see a tomato in a farm, in your yard, I'm not talking even in a farm, in your yard, or you even see your yard has a lot of ground, but the ground is not producing anything. Why don't you just plow a tomato? Because plowing a tomato is a skill. It's a skill. And after the tomato comes out, the tomato becomes what? It becomes a product. And after the tomato becomes a product, if you sell it, you get money. So many people, what I've spoke, they say, yeah, motivational speakers, they speak things they don't know. Everything has to start small in life. You have to start small. For you to succeed, you have to start small. You have to think big and start small. Do you get me? You don't have to just climb up. Everyone knows that we need capital to get our businesses done. We need capital to get things going. Sometimes you have to raise that capital. Fundings are not even easy to find out there. You know, I'm trying to let you know that you have to sometimes allow yourself to fund yourself. You have to allow yourself to fund yourself. Find yourself through what? Through thinking. Take a small thing, turn it into money, and bank that money and grow that money until you get your vision started. So I don't want to take much. What I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to answer you to say, stop this thing of saying, why me? It shall be well with you when you agree with me that indeed everything is meant to come and for you to enjoy, and then to allow it to pass. How do you allow things to pass? By fighting. How do you make things pass? You fight your way out. When you're in a situation, don't just stand there. One of my sisters said these things, that prayer alone is not enough. Prayer alone is not enough. And I asked her, I just went straight and asked her, I said, what do you mean by saying prayer alone is not enough? And she answered me very nicely, and she said, if you pray and you don't take action, your prayers are in vain. Which is true. Many people pray but they don't take action. How is it that you take action? The act of faith, the act of what you believe, the act of what you envision. You have to make a vision of how you go out. You know, when Paul and Silas was in jail, he came with a vision of worship, and he worshipped his way out. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they came with a vision of denying, refusing to bow unto the statues, and they got out. Think how you have to refuse the realities of the situation. The realities of the situation says you will remain in this, but the reality of your vision says I'm coming out. So you make means in all ways. Learn to speak to people. Sometimes, you know, this subject is broad, but sometimes if you can't do it on your own, do it with others. But people do disappoint. Fight hard to do things on your own, and when you get people's help, I always say this, find people who help you as a bonus, but you being the main man, you being the main person who helps yourself get out. So I just took this time to let you know that you can make it, that it shall be well with you. You are going to cross over what you're going through. Only if you be still and you begin time I was testifying about my life, I never thought, and many people never thought I could be alive today. And I'm not joking. Everyone since 2005, I'm just making it clear, since 2006, people saw me being sick for 9 months, 9 long months. I'm not joking. 9 long months. People thought I was going to die. 9 long months. 9 months. I was so sick. I was so yellow. You know, I was deep sick. And all those who witnessed, even my schoolmates, my classmates, if you're watching there, some will tell and testify that they saw me the year 2006 in my matric class. I was being separated when I had to write my exams. So I'm talking about a serious sickness. I was coughing every second. You may think that I'm joking, but I'm telling you the truth. I was coughing for 9 months. I tested twice for TB and they couldn't find anything. I tried to look for a lot of reasons why I was sick, for even the right sickness that I was going through. I didn't find the answer. No one found the answer. But through grace and through the miracle of God, the mercy of God, later on the third time when I tested for TB, I was TB. Then I got healed. But the thing is, the reason why I say many people thought I was a ghost or thought I died is because the location of where I was in 2006, I shifted. It's a long road, 300 kilometers from where I was. So I stopped long, took 3 years. They couldn't see me, so people concluded that I died, and then I lived by the mercy of God. That was also my situation. I'm not only talking about a situation where we only think about the poverties and no. My sickness was also my situation. I got out, okay? I was healed, and I'm here, I'm alive, and many things are also being fruitful in my life. So what I'm trying to say is, if I died in 2006, now it's 2020, look at the years that I've lived ever since and after that. Isn't that a breakthrough? Isn't that a winning spirit? I was in a situation I was supposed to die in my life. I'm going to testify about a lot of things some other days in my life. I cannot say them all. What I'm trying to say is that my sickness was not permanent. It was temporary. Even if it was 9 months and I felt it was like going to even kill me, here I am, fresh and alive. So you are going to be fresh and alive through what you're going through. I don't know what you're going through. Keep up the faith. Keep believing. Know that where you are passing. You are not there to stay. And never even a single day mention yourself with your situation. Never say I'm poor. That's why even the Bible tells you to deny your situation. It says, let the weak say I'm strong. Let the weak say I'm strong. Let the weak say I'm strong. Let the poor say I'm rich. Let the blind say I can see. So you have to refuse where you go through. Yes, you're blind, but say I can see. Yes, you're poor. Say I'm rich. You see, this is what you do. Deny your situation. But never abuse your mind by not allowing your mind know that you're going to go through stuff. So I'm done for today. I thank you so much. I'm still reminding you, Lucky KG, my personal Facebook account, Lucky KG, my personal Facebook page, Lucky KG, my YouTube account, Lucky.Terence on Instagram. You can book me and we can talk life coaching, we can talk business, I'm still dealing with a lot of youth. I really want to be part and parcel of a lot of youth successes, and I've started the program for almost 3 years now, so I guarantee you it has worked for a lot of people, and I think by far have managed to assist about 20 successful business people today. As young as I am, 20 people in my assistance, and I'm so proud. I didn't gain money from them, I didn't gain anything from them. I did willingly because that is in me. So I'm telling you, if you need a life coach, if you need a business coach, I'm here. Lucky.Terence, Lucky KG, the real KG, King KG, King KG, KG the great. I'm signing out. In Jesus' name.